Hello students, today I am going to tell you a new moral story, Discipline and Self-Control, a story about the king Chandragupta and his advisor Chanakya. Let us begin with the story. Chandragupta was a popular emperor in Indian history. Chanakya was a royal advisor to the king. He was also a philosopher and political scientist. He has authored Arthashastra, the Indian book on politics. Once during the cabinet meeting of ministers, Chanakya said to the king, "Your Majesty, most of our people are suffering from severe poverty. They suffer a lot due to biting cold in the winter season. Therefore, you could freely provide them with woolen blankets." The king immediately accepted Chanakya's request and promised to provide the poor people with woolen blankets freely. Further, "I appoint you, Chanakya, as the person in charge of distributing the blankets to the poor," ordered the king, and sent bundles of blankets to the house of Chanakya. Knowing this order and scheme secretly, some robbers planned to steal the woolen blankets, sell them, and earn money. Accordingly, they entered into the house of Chanakya in the midnight. They saw the bundles of blankets stored in the house. They also witnessed Chanakya and his mother sleeping with old and torn blankets. The robbers were surprised at this sight. Leaving the idea of stealing, they woke up sleeping Chanakya and his mother. Chanakya was shocked to see them. The robbers said to him, "Sir, we are robbers. We came here to steal these new and good woolen blankets. But we were surprised to see you and your mother sleeping with old and torn blankets. Why did you not use these new woolen blankets?" Chanakya replied to them, "These blankets are meant only for the poor people. I will not take them for my personal use. I cannot betray my king who has entrusted me with the duty of distributing them to the poor." Hearing this explanation, the robbers were moved and fell at the feet of the Chanakya, and they said, "Forgive us, sir. Hereafter we won't steal others' properties. This is our oath." Children, now tell me, what do we learn from this story? The self-disciplined people alone can be sincere and honest in public life. Society will respect and honor the person who are self-disciplined, honest and sincere. Such person will be successful in life. With most self-disciplined, anything is possible, says Roosevelt. Self-discipline is a human value. It is more than keeping rules and regulations. Therefore, internal discipline shapes one's personality, and external discipline reveals one's personality. Some examples for discipline are rising early in the morning, doing the homework given, keeping punctuality in school, communicating with all in good manners, listening to the class attentively, playing in the evening, helping my parents. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Thanks for watching.